Okay, air is being pumped into the spherical balloon. I didn't say balloon. At a rate of 4.5 feet cube per minute. Find the rate of change of radius is r equal to 2 feet. How fast the surface area is changing when r equal to 2 feet?
Find the rate of change of radius. I can't do it wrong.
Yeah, who did this one?
The
That's good.
slope is right here.
Perfect.
The bottom.
If you do it wrong.
Oh, you're missing a y.
Yeah, but the answer before
What's the
was right.
volume of, what's the equation for the?
Simplify wrong.
That's fine. This minus one.
Okay.
You're trying to find rate of change. If you take the derivative of this. Is that 4.5? Yeah. That's the cubic feet per millimeter. Or something.
Yeah, why did it be in?
What?
What is cubic feet per millimeter mean?
Per minute. Per minute.
Uh,
Every minute is pumping the air about 4.5 cubic feet.
oh, R equals 2. Okay. 4.5. So what's the equation for 4/3 of Q?
For these type of questions, this just means it's a negative exponent, right?
Inverse.
Oh, inverse.
Ooh. Austin. That was exactly the homework question, by the way.
It's supposed to be -1/7.
The volume?
Yeah, volume is.
I know it's supposed to be negative.
For sure.
But I'm not used to it.
Yeah, it's one. I think minus one, yeah.
Mhm.
Probably something simplifying wrong.
-1.
Oh, I found it. I don't know the surface area equation.
It's derivative of the volume.
No, the surface area like
Yeah.
of a sphere.
It's derivative of the volume.
4 pi. Oh. And the area is 4/3 pi.
Yeah, if you take a derivative of the volume of a circle,
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Is it asking? Is it asking for the rate of change of surface area?
yeah, like how fast the
Yeah.
surface area is changing when r is
Where is X?
Yeah, that's what we did the last one.
Yeah. T. That's T. T minus 2. I have 5% left this year.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is for Jared, usually this type of routine is you gotta learn to figure out relationships, translate the translate the 4.5 cubic feet per minute to math and transfer the unknown to math. So first thing I would do is relationship is 4 third pi r cube. Because that's a relationship between volume and radius. Is that okay?
Use x is 2.5, right?
And then what happened is I'm gonna go on this side. I'm gonna say it's 4.5 cubic feet per minute is how fast the volume is changing. So it's dv dt. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
And the unknown is a dr dt. They look kind of the same, but this is r. Is that okay? Now I just take a derivative of this. D to the dt on a v equal to 4 third pi r cube. If I take a derivative of that, I'm going to get dv dt equal to 4 pi r squared dr dt. Did you do that? Did you understand how to do that? Okay. And all I gotta do is plug in all the information and I solve for dr dt.
Kind of like implicit here.
Yeah, but it's not the take a derivative with respect to x. You take a derivative. Oh, that's right.
What's in the
I was on the point.
60?
70.
3.5.
I'll blame Kelly. I gotta explain some of this.
Yeah, look at all the x.
Okay, leave it alone. Come to me. Leave it alone. He's helping you great. Don't give you a hard time.
How is this one?
Because you're an idiot. Okay, square root both sides. Secant square root 2. When does secant equal to square root 2? It's not pi over 6.
Oh.
It's not her fault. It's your fault. And you're supposed to get plus minus as well. You had to square root both
Yeah, I
sides.
didn't
to put the plus
square root it.
minus.
I thought it was just, I didn't look at the two.
Okay, just have a seat. It's okay. 70 is not bad. It's
It's
moving.
not bad.
You got my score.
I didn't say your score was bad.
Yeah, you did.
I just give you that look. I didn't say it's bad.
No, today you're like, I know you did bad stuff in yesterday's test.
No, that was a different reason. Okay.
My bad.
Yes.
Why am I highlighting screen?
So if you solve it, it's gonna be 9 over 32 pi. Jared, does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, that was.
Got it? Now, if I want to find out how fast the surface area is changing, I need to figure out what is the relationship from area. So in this case, I'll write down is as surface area is equal to 4 pi r squared. Now, this is the one relationship is easy to remember. The volume is 4 third pi r cubed. Take a derivative 4 third pi r cubed is equal to 4 pi r squared, which is the surface area. It only works with a circle too. Because if you take a derivative of pi r squared, it's going to be what? Area is 2 pi r squared, right? What's the derivative of pi r squared?
Is the radius a variable or constant?
Radius is a variable.
Do we have to simplify this?
4 pi to radius? Or 8 pi radius?
That's fun. Huh?
8 pi radius?
No.
Oh, 2 pi.
Yeah, you take it down to r squared with 2, and you put it in the front, so it'd be 2 pi r. So it'll be the diameter, it'll be the perimeter.
You say that again?
So derivative of area of circle becomes the perimeter circumference of a circle. Derivative of the volume of circle becomes the surface area of a circle. Only work on circle. I don't know why. There's a video talk about why, but that's way beyond what I can comprehend. 3 Brown, 1 Brown did a video about it. They actually talk about the shadow of a shadow of a ball. And it's a crazy video. It's pretty cool though. But if you got interested, you could look at it. So now I'm gonna take a derivative of that, and I just plug in DRDT, then it's gonna be 9/2 pi foot square minute. So I hear this is gonna be 2 put in the front. That's how you get 8 pi r. Oh, is that what you're talking about? 8 pi r?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you had to have DRDT because DRDT is implicit derivative because we are taking derivative with respect to time.
but there's no information.
No, there's no time because there was rate. There's no time. Actually, can I have a time on related rate question? Yeah, you can. So usually like those kind of questions like one person on intersections, like 2 motorcycle on the intersections, right? And one's heading north and one's heading east. And usually we give you says if you're heading north at 5 miles per hour and if heading east at 7 miles per hour, and how fast is the rate of change of 2 bike at 4 p.m. if we start at noon. So at 4 o'clock, then you have to multiply the distance. So that's when time element gets in place. Usually you're gonna see some of those questions on today's homework. You're gonna have to understand how to do that. Does that make sense, this question?
Yeah, can you scroll up a little bit back to the?
So this answer is right. It's just distributed, but there's no x here. So it's minus x.
Minus 1 check mark.
Okay,
The reason because then you understand the argument is x. That's Matten's paper, right?
Yeah.
He should know better.
He keeps doing. And then for this one,
He does that too. He does that to other tests too, and I penalize him for it.
so then this would be wrong too because he forgot the x here.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately.
Both.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one,
If he doesn't have an x,
yeah.
he's fine. We need to be strict on him. He's smart.
But this one, like he found the right x's. But this still wouldn't be because I think he asked us to find the.
I didn't
functions.
ask you to find. I just asked him to.
No,
simplify.
somebody asked during the test.
No, I said no. I think I misunderstand
Yeah.
because Zidane said they both have question 11.
Yeah,
If you
the
flip
two-
over,
didn't count correctly. The two 11.
so they were asking the second part of question 11 or
Oh.
horizontal tangent. They didn't ask for that one. So if they take a derivative correctly, that's fine.
Yeah, because he took it right here, but then, yeah, and then you factor out one.
Yeah. Put it right down the x for them and just says I can. The mystery says you should always put x. X is the argument. You cannot miss it.
So for the other one, he did the derivative right, just didn't. Yeah.
That's fine. All right. So the next question is gonna be this question. So I post it in the thing. So here's the questions we start with. So let's see if you guys can know how to do it. Or this is a question, simple question. They're not difficult. So I'm gonna take a picture of this, and I'm gonna post on here. So this is the question. Wait.
Why my highlight is not highlighting?
So this is a question that you're gonna do.
I did great.
One question?
Yep, just one question.
Start homework?
No, it's not homework. This is just a question right now. It's a classwork. Make sure you know how to do that. Miss 7 check mark.
Yeah, 7 times 2. 14.
12.5. No,
Oh.
17.5.
Oh, wait, yeah.
I think.
Why are you messing with my
I'm sorry.
I know the.
You said 17.5.
Is it a speed? Okay.
No, that's not. That's just a circle.
Circumference is.
18.5. That's 100 minus 18. 18.5.
Are you taking away from 105 or are you taking away from 100?
Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Oopsies. Wait, Bob, I gotta regrade your test. You
Good.
got it.
Wait, bad or good?
Good.
You're gonna
It's
add
an
5
extra
points
five.
on. Extra 5 points on.
You're 75.5 a month.
It's going up. The old rebuff's coming back.
You caught that while I was thinking.
That's what I was like, that's why I was checking your calculation. I was like, I don't know if you subtract it from 105 or 100.
Okay, that's great, Daniel.
Yo.
Be
I
hard.
made some mistakes.
If you miss an X, take the whole thing off. Just like Matten.
Bro.
They got higher standard. Because he's too cocky. Right, Matthew? I approve that. You approve that, right? Just say yes.
I feel like you're trying to this way. You said my name or Miss? I think you said my name.
He said Madden.
Yeah, I'm just I don't have a wrong name that's really so either Madden or me.
I did not, don't worry.
You took a point off for me on this, so I'm doing it for
Take 2 points off. Take 10 points off.
Bro, no, I'm not that messed up.
I'll look.
No, it's because I didn't put
Daniel's too cocky. We're gonna take more points off.
You didn't do any homework, so that's
Yeah.
3 points off.
Yeah. 3 check.
Guys!
You didn't do any homework?
We got a higher standard for you.
Now I'm getting 100.
What?
From now on, I'm getting 100.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're lucky. I could have put more.
All of a sudden, he's cocky too.
I know. It's like piss me off. I'm gonna create 2 versions of tests. One's for Anthony, Matthew, Matten.
Go ahead.
Matthew's like, what?
What I get?
I'm gonna create
Like,
2
they already
versions.
have enough to do with the physics. Like, what are you doing? What are you trying to do, bro?
God has favorites, and I want to know.
Anthony's not white.
Uh,
I'm not racist.
well, don't you think it's kind of funny that you're like Chinese, you're Vietnamese kids, right?
Hey,
Integrating
I try to change his gray. Before I change my mind, before I become racist, you better have me change the gray.
Bro, I'm rereading this negative, positive.
Did you got it,
Negative,
Jarrett?
positive,
Yeah.
24? 24 pi or 24?
Oh, there's an
The answer is 24
X
pi. Yeah.
missing.
So rebuff. Huh?
There's an X missing.
I got
What your X is missing? Take points off. Take points off.
Oh, you didn't. It's supposed to be X at the bottom. That's Y. And he didn't put it in the question. Because it should be like here. Because when you take the derivative of Y, it's
See, Daniel, that's why you only back out.
Yeah.
So the whole thing's wrong?
You're missing your X after the derivative.
Yeah, so I guess.
Come on, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
No, Daniel.
Wait, this one.
It's because you're supposed to put an X right here. You forgot to bring it down. When you're
Oh.
X would be X 3Y squared. You do 6.
Wait, 3y squared divided by x.
Oh, but then you didn't keep going. You didn't keep bringing it down.
Alright, great. I'll go with that.
No, see, that's why you're supposed to brag after you read.
You said no.
That's better. I'll like it then.
Okay. Please place them.
Okay, so there was a ladder sliding down problem. So this is the question. This is the most of the student that they have to get through. Is the first day you have to deal with moving ladder questions. So the way moving ladder works is this. Imagine that I have a yardstick, right? Do this. This one moving, look like moving ladder. Okay. Huh? Triangle is good. Okay. So let's just say if I'm moving down like right here, right? So if it's moving at constant rate, is the rate going down as the stem is sliding away? That's the first question I gotta ask you, right?
We did this last
Yeah.
Intuitively, you probably feel the other same.
year.
But watch it again, right? 5.1 centimeter here, it didn't even go down 1 centimeter. However, let's talk about more extreme cases. If I move 1 centimeter here, see how far I go down.
Mhm.
So even though I'm moving 1 centimeter on the bottom pointing away, it depends on, it's related to the wall, is how far it goes down. So the more away from the wall, the more faster they're going down, because at one point that when you're living a work, even you have 1 centimeter, it's gonna drop really fast, because it's gonna be completely flat. So that speed is gonna be relative to whatever the distance from here to here.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's first understanding. Second understanding is what kind of relationship are they? Okay, let's look at this question. 25 feet long is leaning against the wall of the house. The base of ladder is pulling away at a wall at a rate of 2 feet per second. First of all, you have to figure out what kind of relationship is talking about for part A. Second of all, you need to understand is you need to understand that the ladder is 25 feet. Now, what's that got to do with the problem? It's actually very important that you got to do with that problem.
That's what he did for me. Do I subtract when I'm like 4
Yeah.
I have a question for you, hold on. For this one, you didn't keep going, just the value is 15, so just one.
Yeah.
This one, the same thing happened here, but you also didn't factor out the most negative x.
The goal was to factor out the most negative. Did he take it correctly?
Yeah, but it's
And
just
then
he
he didn't factor out the most negative.
x. So he factored out the most negative of the two.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he got both points then. I'm reasonable.
I'm scared. Yo,
I'm reasonable.
Do I have to do like log signs?
Huh?
Do I have to do log signs?
No, you had to. You cannot do log sign here because of the right triangle. You don't need to do log sign.
can I say what's important about the 25?
Sure.
So like that. Yeah, so it's a constant rate, so it's 0.
Oh, 0? I thought it was 1.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the ladder never changed length.
So D, I think it was D.
The ladder doesn't increase the length or decrease the length. There's no rate of change
Yeah,
whatsoever.
right.
But he's thinking of a law of sign, but I don't think he's on the right track.
Well, I mean, I'm still thinking.
Okay, think about right triangle. It's pretty easy. They're not very hard.
Do you like truffle?
Do I like truffle? I don't know what truffle is.
Terrible. The worst thing they ever invented.
Is it?
Yeah.
You BS with me, right?
No, I'm saying it's awful. It's literally, it's like mushrooms in the ground. They have to stick them up their noses.
It costs like a lot of money for an ounce.
Oh, I saw them on Instagram.
They're making something for a competition for cocaine.
Truffle.
I want to run it through you.
I'm always saying no. Like me and you have different taste buds, though.
Well, this is really sweet. You know,
Yeah, it's
risotto.
gonna be awful. Sorry.
I'm making like
I'm just staring right
It's
now.
like raw mushrooms.
I'm making a fried risotto, like cake. Then I'm gonna top it with truffle and of course protein, but I'm not gonna take for you because you're vegetarian. So I just wanna know if you'd like to try it. If not, I can bring it here.
I don't know. Me and you have different tastes. You're gonna have to cook some Asian food.
There's a difference between taste and sweet. And
How truffy is it?
not truffle at all. It's just an arrow.
What do you do wrong?
What's wrong with this one?
What's wrong?
Not truffle at all.
Which one?
Oh, what's wrong with this?
Bring one for you.
Oh, this is because of the
Fried
thing.
mushroom
Okay.
One check mark?
Huh?
One
Oh,
check mark?
put it on the top.
Two. They all two check marks.
You're gonna try it. You're gonna-
Did they do the first step right?
You only put one.
Truffle one.
Anything.
Wait, actually, I didn't count his line. It's lower.
No, it's bad.
So
More fire.
it's 5.
81.5.
Honestly, I didn't like mushroom.
I'm fine with mushrooms. I just don't like
I like mushroom. I don't like truffle. I don't know if I like
I
truffle.
love
I grew up eating mushrooms. My parents literally forced it to me.
Yeah.
like my whole life.
What? Everyone
She
thinks,
said she did better than you.
man, you're too good.
I did it. It's 81.
An 80. I won't say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
That actually makes me feel so much better. Hey Daniel, that was good for my mental health. Just so you know.
You get me back in time. You get me back in time.
Okay.
No, I don't mind you don't do homework, Daniel. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You just no. You just have to get 100 on the test.
Let me see what. Let me see what I did wrong. Is it that fun?
Yeah.
No, I felt so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna just grade easy ones, but I think that people are smart because
Madden should be easy. Oh, you already got it. What do you got? 80 something?
86.5.
He's gonna be mad about like X.
Let me grade Charlie because his handwriting is like
Charlie's great, easy to grade. His handwriting is like a.
girl handwriting. I say that every time.
No, he has a nice handwriting. No, I have respect for people, especially boys have a good handwriting.
Yeah, but he writes slow.
Especially boys that get
Boys have a good handwriting.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Matthew doesn't. Matthew has a good handwriting.
Yeah.
For numbers,
I can assume your essay is probably pretty bad.
Oh yeah. You want to see the?
Let me see. Let me see.
I think this has been the worst I've read.
Let me see if I can read them. Use the cursive, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, shit, I cannot read them. This is what? Physics? No, what? What is this? I can't even tell which subjects this is, and that's bad. What's this word? E-plantation?
Eutrophication.
Neutralification?
Eutrophication. Yeah, it's like.
Oh wait, you're an 8.
Yeah.
It's just Tucker hates me. Actually, she loves me now, but dude, that was the only reason her class was fun. It's her best sometimes. She'll sigh. She'll sigh. Not in her age.
No, you're not as bad as Marcos.
Yeah, he told me you got this question.
Oh, and handwriting?
No, Marcos. It's like how.
Well, that's just because I semi. It's hard to.
Yeah. Stage you get.
Oh, 8. I just remember not respecting the answer.
Oh.
Can you compare with all of them? Actually, no, all of them. Yeah, math.
How much is each?
2.5.
Oh wait, maybe I was looking at the wrong one.
I read it.
Maybe you got it wrong. Exactly right, but like. Oh, then, yeah, you got
Okay, can I actually answer the question again? So 2x minus 2 on y is x minus 2 minus 2 dy dx whole y plus 3y squared. Plus 3y squared x dy cubed. That's the product rule. And then everything times y, we cancel that. So 2y minus 2 dy dx plus 3y cubed x.
Ooh, you got X. You have you didn't lose X, Y,
What?
He said try again.
Well,
Yeah.
Isn't that he's savage sometimes?
That's all
No, it's okay. You're doing
that's why I
great.
tell my kids that too. Well, that's fine.
for which step? For which step?
This term, X, Y.
X, y cubed. So you do product rule. So 3y squared x. So left.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Left d right, plus right d left. So that's good. That step is good.
Wait, well, you did it.
Jared, do you need help with this?
I'm getting somewhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you something here.
Take derivative of Y.
So a ladder is coming down like this, right? So ladder is coming down. So this is 7 and this 24, they are constantly changing. The 7 and 24 are constantly changing. So what happened is I used Pythagorean identity.
Thank you.
And what Daniel told you that 25 is very important because you take a derivative of 25 is gone. Because the ladder never changing length. So 25 is going to go away completely with 0. And so then you get to here, 2x dx dt plus 2y dy dt equal to 0. You plug in. The problem is you don't have a y. So you need to go back to figure out what y is. Because once you got this temporary 7, you can actually figure out a y. And this is actually a Pythagorean triplet, the 7, 24, 25. It's one of the hardest to remember for Pythagorean triplets.
This is still right. You found the right derivative, you just plugged in 0 for no reason. Like, technically,
it's a
if you're
third-
finding derivative, you got it right. And he plugged it, but he just
Yeah, take away 2 points. He didn't answer the question, but so give him like 1 check mark. But he just did something stupid after that.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
Charlie, you don't like Charlie? Charlie's
I
a good
love
one.
Charlie, but I don't think he's too much better than me.
He's better than you, though. No offense.
I don't,
No offense. He's better than you.
but it's okay because whenever he said that, I told him that at least I know where I'm headed with my life because he doesn't know what to do with genetics.
Ooh,
That's kind of messed up.
that hurts.
So we're not gonna take.
He was not in 15 years, so
Or is it
it's
like-
like here.
What is it?
Negative 14 over root 5 years.
He really did that.
I mean, I guess more, it's the same, but it's like moving.
There.
I knew this one would be easy to grade. What's up?
It's in writing. I don't have a headache after grade.
Not like 1% higher.
Even if you did something wrong, it'd still be easy to grade because you can tell like where it's wrong. Daniel, you okay? Daniel depressed. Daniel, you alright?
I'm not. I mean, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
That's fine though.
Oh, do you want me to post it for the home?
Yeah, sure.
I just finished it, so I'm gonna leave.
Well, 15. That's a 90.
I do actually understand. I feel like if you gave me other questions, I'd be able to do it.
It's actually really good.
For the first time, yeah.
I'm not going back.
If I took this with you,
I'm gonna stay here for
this would have been like a 45.
That's actually like a really good, because I'm gonna be like, coach, who can't handle like just insult the coach? I gotta sit on the coach captain. I'm just like,
You wrote 2 tier on your check.
Alright, so Jared, do you understand this part? Negative 7 over 12.
Yeah, I got that. Well, I got positive 7 over 12, but
It should be negative because you moved this to the other side. It should be negative. But the question of the question says moving, how fast is moving down? So you can actually say 7 over 12.
yeah.
You can say moving down 7 over 12.
Yeah.
This actually would be a correct answer.
I did it differently. I don't know.
I don't know any other way to do it, so I don't know.
I started with derivative or like changing base over time is 2 feet per second. And then I did base is equal to square root 25 squared minus s. I used for the other side, so like y squared.
This is just completely wrong.
And then I took the derivative of that, and then I got derivative of or like changing base is equal to
I thought he was
Can I see your work? I cannot follow much work.
I thought he was taking that. Yeah, he's always good.
this section. I got this, and then this to the derivative of that. I got
Shit out of work, you know that.
and then did what?
That's a lot of work.
I guess. But this times that, and then I did. Yeah, so I divided 2 by this, and then I got that. And then I found the y when x is 7 is this.
Like one
And
long
like
part of
25
your
squared
question.
minus that times 2 over that, and then I got that.
I cannot follow this. This is crazy. Daniel can follow this. I don't know what he did. He did some
I'm good
wizardry.
I'm good at messing.
Wait, so if there's one part wrong in the trick question, one check
So
mark?
I got 2 for the rate of
One
change in
part
base.
wrong.
If it's only
And
one
I
wrong.
got base is
Like
equal
one
to
part.
this.
I'm just making sure.
Like put that here 0.
It's just supposed to be
then
coded.
Change in base is equal to derivative of this.
One check
Which I
mark.
got s over root 25 minus s
Nothing
squared.
cool.
That's change in base.
I told you that I'm for the
Either
order
Multiply-
relation.
No, I divided 2 by this. Like plug in 2 there, I divide by 7 to get
So-
that change.
Is there a variable here?
I have no idea what he did.
Okay, yes.
But apparently he got it answered, but I don't know how he did it.
So then
So that's good. And I think is y in this case kind of right. Yeah. Any solve?
Okay, Jared, before you go, I need to go through this 2 questions with you.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. That's an interesting way. It's very good.
Wait, Daniel, do you still have your test?
Yeah.
Next week?
Jared,
I feel
Okay.
it.
so now the next question is gonna be a ladder that's sliding down. And we are just wondering about this area.
okay.
So area is the 1/2 base times, or 1/2 base times height, right?
Let's say.
And then I just become x and y. And I just do a product rule. Pretty easy. But the following question, that was the question is more difficult, is
Dude,
this
here's
part.
the thing. I didn't put enough effort, so I won't.
It's find the
I won't
relative
check.
angle
I'm
between
more
the
mad at
ladder
that.
and the wall and the house is
Yeah.
changing. When the base of the ladder is 7 feet or more.
I'm alone, whoever got one.
This year. But last year got us.
Me too.
So-
So you would do
The problem is the angle. So what kind of relationship you can think of?
Oh my god, feels human?
the
Okay, yeah.
inverse
Your brain is
sine
No, I
of y
Oh,
over
probably.
Okay, actually that's good. That's good. That's really good. I don't use that. I use cosine of theta is equal to x over 25. And I like the ladder. I like you put the 25 on the bottom, and I also like to use x because x is the giving. You don't want to use dydt because dydt, if you got it wrong, then it's wrong. So I would use x and 25. So I definitely use
4 times
cosine.
2.5.
And this is just the work. It's gonna be take a derivative of cosine theta to negative tan theta, but it's d theta equal to 1 over 25 dx.
okay, because theta is the variable, and then
Yeah, so theta is variable, x is variable, so it'll be 1 over 25 dx. And I'll plug in the 2, I plug in 125, I plug in this negative 1 sine theta. Now sin theta theta is just a trig ratio, so it'll be, I change it to 25 over 24. You actually simplified the negative 1 over 12
go
radius.
back to Stimpy. You have 125 dx. We have that as 2. They give that to
And dx is equal to 2. And this is negative 1 over sine theta. Now this is just a trig ratio, so it'll be 25 over 24. So 25 cancel out as negative 1 over 12 radius over 24.
So you get the 25.
Because that's a trig ratio, because I have 25, right?
Mhm.
And I have this one is 7,
Right.
and this is 24.
I never did it.
So it's the opposite of what I'm running, but it's 1 over sine, so it'll be 25 over 24.
That's how you find out the 1.
Yeah. So I use that, plug it, but make sure it's constant on the bottom.
This is what happens. This is when you don't do homework. This is what
Constant. And today's homework is based on that. Today's homework you actually should try it. All the homework now is all it's not gonna be easy.
Hasn't been easy so far.
It should be. I mean, you can handle it, no problem. Oh,
Well, apparently not.
Kelly, hey, Anthony, can you grade Jared? I want to see it. Huh?
I already did it. That's not bad.
Okay, what's up with you guys? What's the fuel between you guys?
I never formula.
All right.
Why? I thought you like Asian women.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
That's crazy to say.
I have to roast you.
You can do whatever you want.
You just give me emanations. Whatever information I have, I'm gonna roast you every single moment.
Messages for the superintendent. As we're graphing, what's the best way to start it? Is just find the equation.
No, we're gonna teach that. We don't want to go through that.
If I stay for you too.
Two.
Because you didn't do product rule between those two.
Oh, because 9 of X.
It's true functions. So it's a product rule between them. And this one you should have split. Oh, hold on. You did split. Just take derivative here. Because derivative e to the negative x is negative e to the negative x. Oh, I think that's not right. The derivative of e to the negative u to u. U to u. So derivative of this will be negative e to the negative. And this one's going to be plus 2 e to the negative 2. And this one's going to be plus 3 e to the negative. You basically take it, you keep this the same times the derivative of e to the negative. Let me write that.
Because I thought it was ln x squared.
Okay, so there's the difference. ln
Yeah,
x
I
squared.
realized that too.
You will much better just put it as ln x parentheses squared, regarding to this. So in this particular part, is derivative e to the 2x is equal to 2 e to the 2x. Is derivative of e to the u over e to the u du. Check.
Du over dx.
Because if u is equal to 2x, then it's going to be e to the 2x, right? Times du dx, which is 2. Those two.
Those two.
Yeah. So when you get to this point, you did it great the first half. Now you said derivative here. Derivative e to x.
It's gonna be like half credit then, so like that didn't work.
No, you didn't take a derivative. If you take a derivative, I will give you another point.
I mean, I tried taking the derivative, but I just messed it up. I was thinking, I don't know.
No, but this you should do.
Yeah, I was like, I'd already finished, like I'd already gone past time, so I was just like,
Okay, Anthony.
No, this one you should have finished it. Because 5 hours on this one.
Let me know when you finish that.
so
Me too. Me too.
You will have 3 zeros.
I guess I just forgot the question.
Yeah, you could have got 85, 86. You didn't do bad. You just didn't know how to do this. I didn't assign homework. Really, like, it's not really fair. But I can help you with a couple points here. This is because you're late. Because the last time I take points off, I take 5 points. I take a 5 point away from him because I say he's right. So now I have to give him back the 5 points. No, he has he has 86.
If you could post the whole video.
Okay. I've heard the benefit.
It doesn't say 59. It doesn't say. You know what? You can get all of these yourself. It doesn't say 59, okay? Please, it goes to 59.
I'm just kidding. Calm down.
So what I do on would it just be one of
You
the
have to plug in,
One over E.
plug in E.
It's 1 over E.
I'm trying to.
Well, homework is ourselves.
Oh, no. Yeah. Me? Oh my god. Okay. Negative there.
I don't want to see it.
Jim,
I don't want to see it.
if you have a question, no. You're right. I didn't just look at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, is this on the lock?
What?
Charlie. Charlie.
You paused my oh my oh. Oh hell yeah.
She's like, that's so funny.
Wait, what did you oh wait. I thought what? Oh, but number 10 I was so fried. They say you could roast me before it.
Apparently she's not here today. Ask her mom and her mom. I'm gonna do it tomorrow instead. She hasn't finished her homework. You don't have to bring out your homework.
You haven't finished what homework?
The maximum is like
My homework? Or the homework you assigned?
I have no idea because I have one person coming in her house. Could we do tomorrow? She hasn't finished her homework.
Oh, okay.
You guys say what to do.
Just make sure with her before anything, because you're gonna ride bus home whatever. Make sure before you like to the 6th period, just make sure that. So I don't want you to stay when you don't have class.
Alright. Wait, I know I was supposed to put in 0, but like oh.
What? What did I do?
The one that was like you plug in 0.
You cannot plug in because you're not answering questions. Now, if you do that AP exam, you're doing something that's not needed, they will not give you a point. Huh? If you put it down, they have to look at it.
But what they like? What if I did it wrong? Like I'm looking here and I got it wrong.
Then you're not understanding the question. The more important thing is, do you understand the question?
It doesn't even make sense.
Exactly. So that's why I say I cannot give you.
Oh my god. Oh no, Robin was so.
I have that.
Devin actually fine. That's true.
You keep talking about how it's gonna be towards heaven. I'd be scared too.
Oh shut up! You're not scared of me.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's last year too. You did the same thing. The rest of you were actually decent. And after that, it was like kind of like, what happened to the Devin?
You think that what happened to the That's crazy. Austin, you take a little while on that, aren't you?
Oh, my brain is so fried right now.
Austin, you alright? Man, I need to watch everybody's. Like between you, Reebok, and Austin.
I think we went in that competition.
But all you guys are pretty sketchy now. I had to make sure Reebok okay for like 6 months. That's not okay. Am I?